great Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. You are welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Okay, my beautiful people, we are still shocked and still trying to digest the recent verdicts from the Finnish court, sentencing our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to 6 years imprisonment for terrorism charges. A lot of people are still trying to get over this. Why some people are still crying, some people are still upset, and all that. The recent judgment delivered by the Finnish court in September has brought to the persistent injustice faced by Biafran people. This ruling serves as a stark reminder of the challenges that lie ahead in our quest for freedom and self-determination. And I've said it before, way to freedom is not an easy task. You must encounter difficulties, ups and downs, and all that. But we must steadfast and continue fighting for this freedom. For those who have doubted the leadership and vision of our esteemed leader, these verdicts stand as a testament to the persistence and unwavering commitment of our Prime Minister, despite facing undue criticism and being maligned for his stance, particularly regarding his resolve to work against the interests of Nigeria and to dismantle the mechanization of those opposed to Biafran freedom. This ruling vindicates his position. To those who support our leader, this is a clarion call for unity and strength. It is imperative that we stand together, putting aside any form of sabotage that might undermine our collective effort towards achieving our goal. For those who masquerade as freedom fighters on social media, indulging in gossip and personal attacks rather than confronting the real adversary, the government of Finland and Nigeria, this ruling should serve as a wake-up call to refocus on the actual struggle. This ruling is perceived not as a dispensation of justice, but as an act of injustice against the Biafran people and the stalwart freedom fighters who have dedicated their lives to this cause. It represents bias and hatred towards the Biafran struggle for freedom and justice. In light of this development, questions abound. What should be our next course of action? How do we proceed in the face of such blatant injustice? The detention of our key leaders by the same government forces that seek to suppress our movement for freedom is a stark reminder of the challenges we face. It is crucial to differentiate between those who are genuinely committed to this cause of Biafran's freedom and those who hide behind the veil of social media, spreading falsehoods and celebrating setbacks. True freedom fighters are those who stand firm in their convictions, underrated by the challenges and injustice they face. The court decision has been perceived as an injustice and political gain for Finland against the Biafran community and who have long been advocating for their rights and freedom. We Biafrans have faced historically injustice, and it is disheartening to see these issues persisted in modern times. The Finnish court ruling seems to overlook the struggles and sacrifices made by the Biafrans. It's essential to recognize the value of Biafrans' experiences and upholding our rights as people. We urge the Finnish court, government, and relevant authorities to revisit this decision and consider the long-term implication for the Biafran community. The pursuit of justice and equality should be paramount, and it's crucial to ensure that the rights of all individuals, including the Biafrans, are protected and respected. The international community must stand in solidarity with the Biafran people and advocate for our rights. We call on the Finnish government to review this ruling and work towards a more just and equitable solution. The Biafran people will not forget this ruling, and history will remember the roles played by various countries and governments in the prosecution of Biafrans. Forgiveness may not be forthcoming for those who choose to oppress and deny the rights of the Biafran people. Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafran Republic government in exile, stands out as a figure who pursued his vision for Biafran independence through a remarkable discipline and legalistic approach. Ekpa's journey began with formal appeals to the world's most international organization, ensuring his demands were placed on record in the hills of global governance. On April 28, 2023, he petitioned the United Nations, articulating the historical grievances of Biafran people, including political exclusion, economic neglect, and injustice against the Igbo ethnic group, while insisting that the 1914 Amalgamation Treaty forming Nigeria had expired after 100 years, rendering the union invalid and necessitating a peaceful dissolution. Similarly, he addressed the African Union (AU) through a petition acknowledged by the African Court on Human and the People's Rights on May 20, 2024, framing Biafran's aspiration within the continent framework for human rights, specifically seeking recognition of the right for self-determination and addressing the detention of IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu. Not stopping at Africa, Ekpa extended his outreach to the European Union on April 28, 2023, highlighting Nigeria's alleged violation of democratic principles and calling for EU support in facilitating a peaceful resolution through international mediation. So in this letter that the lawyers wrote to the Finnish courts and the Finnish government, it highlights and it explains how Simon followed the due process. The international community he engaged, he wrote to UN, he wrote to even Nigerian government, he wrote to AU, African Union, and everything he did it in a legal way. So why did Simon Ekpa sentence? So this is very clear message, and we hope and we believe that our Prime Minister very soon will be out. I said it before and I continue maintaining it. We should not panic at this moment in time, because there are so many things now happening and coming out. The truth will be out very soon. We'll stop here.